Welcome back to Steve Williamson pre-race trading. It's Tuesday, and before I introduce a couple of videos for you today, I just want to say that we've had a few inquiries and some people have joined the group, which consists of a couple of Telegram rooms and loads of stuff going on in there, including analysis videos, one-to-one Zooms, etc. If this is something that you're interested in developing your own personal skills, then please send us an email at the email below and then I'll get back to you. So that's, I think it's racingsteve54@gmail.com. The reason I say this is because I know from my times as a trader back in the past, this is a very solitary business, and sometimes it does have good benefits from being in a group where other people understand what you're going on, because I know from my own experience that most people don't understand. My best friends say that I know what he does, but I've got no idea what he does, and that just about sums up trading. So if you are interested in joining a group, then send me an email and I'll get back to you, and with contact number and that. Funny thing is that over the years, everybody knows I'm the most contactable person that there is. Everybody in my group has my phone number, everybody, so I'm easy to get hold of. Right, today's videos, the first one is really interesting, and I did a video on the 2-minute mark, well, nearly 5 years ago now, and the first video you're going to see is a perfect example of how the market can behave illogically at 2 minutes. And the second video is a study of an odds-on favourite, and you'll see that every market has a strategy, right? And there are some markets like this one where you can go in and you can simply rinse and repeat until you get your desired result. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the videos. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe if you haven't already. But I think most people who are subscribed do watch on a regular basis, and I thank you very much for that. Enjoy the videos. So I'm going to look at the a more obvious one just posted about the 2-minute warning here, and with 5 minutes, or coming up to the 5-minute mark, got on board nice and early here to study this 235 at
This
Southwell.
event will start in 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Goes without saying how strong ladder 1 is. But of course, interestingly enough, today we've seen a couple of strong favourites like this being laid at the 2-minute mark. You can see the volumes here. We've got 183,000 here, and you can see the money at 206, 18k at 20, or 19 at 204, 202. And I think that at this point in time, I'd have to be with ladder 1 at the moment. Now, it may be that I get out at the reset because of the way that the market has acted so far. But at this point in time, I'm certainly I'm happy being a backer at those prices there, because at 208, for example, there's only 6 grand matched. So if I could get matched up there, then I would feel that I would be in a good position to overcome any resets or whatever. But as you can see so far, I haven't got matched there. I'm hoping to get a couple of those matched anyway. But of course, the only horse here that can prevent that would be ladder 2, and obviously that is gone out at the moment. Now, I don't like leaving money in the market, but in a market that I know is going to be jumping around like crazy in the next 2 minutes, I felt that I had to be in above where the bulk of the money has been matched. So let's see what the time is. We've now got 4 minutes to go. I'll take that away for a minute. You can see the graph was pretty flat really on the favourite. Now we're a minute away from the reset, and what I do not want to do is to leave this money here. I was happy leaving it there whilst the market was behaving in a normal way, but I'm going to take it away now because I would be silly of me to leave it there. We've had 2 races where the logic dictated that the favourite would be supported, and yet the market has gone against it. We're 30 seconds away now, and when you look at the volumes on the lay side here, I think overall the market is probably going to take this one on again. So it's not an easy call, because it's one where logically I think that one would be backed. But on what I've seen so far today, I'm actually going to be prepared to put in some money there on the lay side and see what happens at the reset. And let's just see. Obviously, we know it's going to be lively. I think I've got 300 quid on the lay side there, but I'm just going on the fact that it's the reset. It's not behaving logically, which is why I pointed out the reset back in January. And so for a horse which has had very little market opposition, it's obviously the bookmakers want to take it on. Now, I'm not going to be greedy here, and I'm going to get out here now. And I come out there at 2.16 for a profit of £14. And that is the perfect example of the reset, and why I mentioned them in January. Because when you look at ladders 2, 3, 4 and 5, there is no support there. Okay,
This event will start in 60 seconds.
minimal support
60
on
seconds.
ladder 2. Everything tells you that one is going to be backed. We've got 300,000 in the market. We've got 30 odd grand at 206, more at 204, 20k at 202, and yet it drifted, you know. And that's why understanding the reset and why it happens with the bookmakers trying to push them out is important.
This
Just for
event
the
starts
numbers
in
point
30
of view,
seconds. In 30
I
seconds.
actually had 300 quid on the lay side at 206, and I got out at 216. So we actually had a profit of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ticks, hedged up 14 quid. But that is probably the definitive
10 seconds.
reset video there, because the market acting totally against the logic there. And a 5-minute video, I think that's worth keeping and bearing in mind. I already started trading this one here. I've put in a whole load of lays. I've actually gone in and just sort of basically repeated myself a couple of times here with what I've done in the market. I've just been taking small nibbles out of the market as we get towards the 5-minute mark. All about the favourite really. Only ladder 2 can have any influence here. So we're just going to see how this pans out in the next 5 minutes.
This event will start in 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
So we've got a very, very long traded range here at the moment. I'm in a fairly decent position. I'm only using small stakes here for the benefit of the video. But this is all about ladder 1 and the long trading range. Now there's 70 odd grand matched at the moment, and it is pretty low there. Don't think it's going to come much further than that. As you can see, I mean, the position I'm in at the moment, it could actually come down to 165 and I'd still be okay. And the way it stands at the moment, at that price, those are getting matched as well, which is quite good. I'd be very happy waiting to the 2-minute mark to see where we go here. In actual fact, I'd even put in another. There we go. Nice little jump up there. So all we can try and take out is a few quid at a time. Obviously, these ones, no matter how much they're backed, they can often go way too short. And so I think I've got about another 3 or 4 matched there. I'm going to take these out up here. I think we're not quite fully matched there so far. And now we've just built up the profit there. Take that one out there, maybe 181. That gives us our first tenner there. So we're currently, just hedge up for a minute. We've currently got 12 quid hedged, and all I'm doing is all I've done is use a load of £25 stakes. So you can see that in actual fact, just to give you I've actually had about 3,500 quid at 178 on average, and the back price at 184 on average. Well, all I've done on 3 or 4 occasions is simply going in with a series of 25s, and I've used the same strategy all the way throughout. That laid, taken a few ticks out, taken a few ticks out, and done the same again. Now it's come down again now, so I'm going to go in with another series of lays because that is extremely low now. I'm in a good position because we've got the 2 minute mark coming up. Wow, heavy support for it now. And can you see that even though I've had that heavy support, I'm still in charge here. And I would have thought that's extremely low. That might have been one chunk of money there, taking it right the way down there. And so I'm not going to say it's getting to 1.8, but it could go a little bit higher. Let's see where we go at 2 minutes. More likely to go higher than lower. Let's try and take these out now. We've got another couple to come out. That's about it. What we've got there so far, 23. And I haven't done anything other than use a whole load of £25 stakes. So I'm just going to post that. I don't think we need to go again on that. So we've seen the movement there. I suspect that was one chunk of money that brought it down there. Yeah, so I'm not going to do any more here, but I will just post the screenshot with the video just to show you how much I put into the market. But I didn't use it in one big lump sum. I've only used small amounts. Very interesting now to see where it's going to go in the last minute. But I've made my money in the market.
60 seconds. 60 seconds.
And that'll do me.